Don't buy this.
Hey, they're using the
look,
Foghat
Foghat.
stuff that you like.
Foghat is good. Foghat. Okay, so
Foghat's
to be
good.
fair, Foghat's good shit. Gregory.
Anthony. I was just about to say it's time to get funky. Everybody clap your hands.
Clap.
Just kidding.
Clap.
Don't clap your hands. That ruins the audio every single time.
Golf clap.
That's better. Makes the audio better.
Like from our golf episode.
Aww. Everybody
See something smacked where Anthony drank way too much scotch.
It was a good episode. It's actually, I think, one of our best performing episodes.
It's a great episode.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Scotch, golf, gotta love it. But today we got
Nostalgia.
a bit of a fun one today though.
We do have a fun one today, and pardon me, I have already started sipping a little bit, because I kind of wanted to start.
Yeah, that's fair. Because today we're not doing the same whiskey. Now we can certainly talk about what we're drinking, and we should talk about what we're drinking. But today's about the holiday season and the spirit of giving.
Yes, sir. Christmas is right around the corner, and Kwanzaa and Hanukkah, and oh no, Hanukkah may have already happened, but we'll check and fact check
not
that.
Yet. Already? Hey Siri, has Hanukkah happened already? Nope.
It happened really early last year.
That's December 7th in 2023. When is Hanukkah in 2024? When is Hanukkah in 2024? I hate you. You are
Google.
awful.
When is Hanukkah in 2024? December 25th.
Oh, it falls on Christmas this year. Oh, look at that. That doesn't always happen.
Yeah.
As we just stated, last year it was on the 7th.
Yeah, no, that's pretty cool. That's good to know.
Is theirs like based on like the moon?
You're asking the thoroughly wrong person. I'm married to someone who's Jewish, as they would say.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
But we don't really. We're not the most secular household in the world.
Dreidels and menorahs aside,
Yeah.
the holidays, all of them,
Right around the corner.
Right around the corner.
All of them. Yeah. And
Most
it's
of
about
them
that
involve
time.
gift giving.
It
Oh,
is,
sorry,
and it's about the time for gift giving, and not only is it the time for gift giving, it is definitely the time for gift buying, because I don't know about you, but I tend to wait till the last second to like buy anything.
You and me both, buddy.
Yeah.
Much to the chagrin of my friend that works at FedEx.
I hope you get everything on the day of Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Or you get to give people like a little gift wrapped box which just has like an IOU or something, or like the receipt that you got them something, and be like, it'll be here on Monday.
Just print out a picture of the Amazon
Of the
purchases. Be like, this is all, you're all going to get your presents a week later whenever they're on sale.
You're welcome.
Welcome. You could have gotten something worse now or something better on sale later.
Exactly. But yeah, that, and actually, I guess by the time this comes out, it will already have been Black Friday. So, good luck, all the Black Friday people. I hope that you got what you wanted, did everything you needed, and didn't get trampled.
I miss old Black Friday shopping.
It's
like,
so different
the
now.
old school, like 3 a.m. open. There's 40 TVs in the store.
Yep.
Like, there's no Cyber Monday that follows. It's like, I miss old Black Friday. I used to do all my Christmas shopping.
If you did not get the thing that you were trying to get at that particular time, right then and there, you're not getting it. You have to get something else, or you have to pay full price for it. That's really what it was, because they were giving you pretty awesome doorbuster deals usually. But yeah, I remember the one year my buddies and I went out and camped out in the Best Buy parking lot all night because one of them wanted a video recorder that I don't think he ever used, but he really wanted it.
I remember starting a snowball fight in the line to get into Target at like 3 a.m. It was snowing. Like, their doorbuster was like, so me, I was in it. So there were obviously stuff I could do, but I was in it for the DVDs. Like, I would come home with so many DVDs.
Yeah, and for those listening, Anthony has still to this day in his house a whole room of DVDs.
Hundreds of
Hundreds.
DVDs.
Yeah.
Just like unnecessary. But if the internet ever collapses and the apocalypse ever happens, and I have a DVD player,
You'll still have entertainment.
winning. I will be entertained for
Just hook
forever.
up that generator, the DVD player, and the TV. That's all you need.
Certainly an excellent use of what I can only assume would be our very limited amount of fuel.
Yeah. It's really what's necessary, right?
Yeah, just watching the
And
movie.
some solar panels.
Yeah, see if I can get my hands on solar panels and we're good.
Yeah.
Unless the sun's blacked out from whatever apocalypse beheld us.
All right, Matrix world.
These are all really cheery holiday topics.
Yeah, no, I don't know why we went down this road.
Black Friday.
I do love Black Friday though. Like it is a fun time, and I'm planning on trying to do a lot of shopping this Black Friday, not only for other people but also for myself this year since I just bought a house and there's a lot of stuff that I want.
Like a tire swing?
Nope. If you could find a place where I could get a tire swing on Black Friday, I was gonna say I would buy it, but I won't. I
was going to say challenge accepted.
Yeah, no, I know.
Like,
I know you would have challenge accepted that one, but I don't.
Yeah.
I don't want to deal with that challenge.
Okay, that's fair. Well, if you haven't been able to tell so far, this episode is going to be about some gift giving. But before, I think you and I have a couple of gifts.
We do.
That we can quickly talk about. So if
Yeah,
you want to
we
go
get
first
some-
while I catch up.
For my gift, because we're both drinking something that was a gift to us, I'm doing that one that we did a couple episodes ago, the Wild Turkey Rare Breed. And this was a gift from none other than Anthony, when he was staying at my place over the, I guess it was over Halloween. Yeah, it was Halloween. Yeah, it was Halloween. He's like, you've been buying all the dinners, so I want to get you something nice too. So he got me a nice bottle of the Wild Turkey Rare Breed that we talked about in our last couple episodes.
Delicious. Great
It's
bourbon.
very good. It's
So
very tasty.
I haven't had this one. So obviously I've talked many times about how I like finished whiskeys and sherry finished and whatnot. So this is actually Thomas S. More. It's a series that they do of finished whiskeys. They do have a sherry cask, but I was given the port cask.
That is interesting.
Yeah, so I've only actually ever had one other port cask, but it says that it's a straight whiskey, so it says they don't give the exact years, but several years in like the regular oaks, and then it says it spends another several years in the port wine cask. So super intrigued. It's just shy of 100 proof, and I don't know. We might have to try one. They have a sherry, a Cabernet, and a port that they make. So if you can find this brand, grab one of the other ones, and we could probably do an episode on it.
We could do that. Yeah. As long as it's not shit.
And I'm also drinking it out of a Waterford crystal glass that was given to me as a present by my mom from when she went over to Ireland. It's a part of a colored set, so I have green, blue, red, and purple. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, and my glass is also a gift that is also from Ireland from a friend of mine that I drink out of every episode.
Ireland, they make good cups.
We dram.
Little alcohol-y on the nose, but not aggressive. But there's definitely like sweetness and like fruitiness that you would imagine coming from something finished in a port cask. It's not bad. It's not exactly what I expected. But it's not bad. Definitely like vanilla notes.
Mm-hmm.
It is, I don't know if it's just because it's like the first couple of sips. It is harsher than I expected it to be. I would figure spending some of that time. Yeah. I'm wondering if they're over exaggerating slightly on the number of years. I mean, taste wise, it's good.
I mean, it just says several years, right? It doesn't actually say a number, so.
No, but that's probably a combination of like proprietary and also like they test it and it's like they bottle it when they think it's ready.
Yeah, that's good to go.
It's not, like I said, it's certainly not bad. I enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy drinking it. It is not the best finished one that I've ever had. I've also like support casks I'm like kind of hit and miss on too sometimes. I
Yeah.
don't know why.
I mean, I would think it would be like sweeter than the sherry ones, or not sweeter, like I guess it's the opposite, like drier than the sherry
It is
ones.
very dry.
It's very like have like a deep flavor to it.
Yeah, it's like you're getting like dry like it's like fruit leather.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like a fruity like sweet fruit. It's like
Mm-hmm.
a almost like a savory like leathery fruity taste.
Like the raisiny kind of taste that we get out of a lot of stuff. The
Yeah.
like, yeah, I
It's
usually
good.
like that. I think it sounds good.
It's not bad. But so those are the gifts we've already been given.
Yes.
We have another
But
gift.
we have this other gift. So I don't know if you want to introduce this because I have no idea what's happening and literally just got a text message that said, if I get a gift from your mother, don't open it.
Yeah. So my mom, who listens to the podcast and tells her friends to listen to the podcast, and she tell more friends, tell all your friends,
All the friends.
all your friends. Follow us on TikTok. She got us a present.
YouTube.
I have absolutely no idea what it is. She said that she wanted us to open it while we were recording, and that we were allowed to cut it out if we wanted to. But I mean, probably won't. Probably leave it in.
Yep, we'll probably because we're getting gifts.
Yeah, and that's the whole
during
point of the
season
episode.
Gift giving. Are you opening your box right now?
Yeah, so mine's not in like a package. That mine's in like a taped Kleenex, like a Kleenex box, like that she just gave this to me.
Mine's in
Yours is- yeah, I
old
assumed-
Amazon box.
I assumed that mine came originally from Amazon somehow.
Well, I think this was just an Amazon box that was repurposed because this is definitely not Amazon tape.
Okay, that's probably fair. So she at least she redid an Amazon box for you. Okay, mine has a card.
My problem is I did not bring up scissors or anything. Okay. Tape is
Yep.
easy to get off.
Just be
Tape's
stronger.
easy to get off.
So mine has a card. I'm gonna wait for you to see if yours also has
Yeah,
a card.
let's see what's up. Whoop. I just knocked over my whole drink all over myself. Good job, Greg. Good job. All right, so opening. I think that is enough tape off that I should be able to open this package. Let's see what we get. Looks like it's wrapped nicely.
Do you have a card?
I'm trying to see.
Okay. Mine is just
have-
in tissue paper.
Yes, I do have a card. There is
Okay.
tissue paper. I'm trying to not go around the tissue paper to just look at the card.
I'm wondering if they say the same thing. So I just opened mine. I wonder if it says the same thing, but this is super cute.
Does it say believe?
No. It's you. Wait till I'll let you open it.
Oh, this is perfect. I thought this was from your mom, but I guess it's not actually.
No, I guess she's just
not from your mom.
no. I thought it was from Darcy as well, but no. I guess she's just the middleman.
Yeah, somehow, because it looks like Mrs. Claus and the big man upstairs are followers of the podcast.
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna see if you're on
There
You're
you
on
go.
YouTube.
Right in the middle.
I'm holding
And
up the
if you want to read it, you can pause it because
yep,
I don't want to
pause
let
the
it sit
video.
up here for 20 minutes.
Nope.
All right.
Mrs.
do you
Claus
wanna
and I are
read it out
followers
loud?
of your podcast, Something Neat. Many nights we sit by the fire with a nightcap and listen to you and Greg. Mrs. Claus is always impressed with your vast knowledge of so many subjects. Since you and Greg have been so good this year, Mrs. Claus made you each something special. Mrs. Claus would love for you both to open your gifts at the same time while you were recording one of your podcasts. She'll be so tickled to see the surprises on your face. Enjoy the gifts. Happy Christmas and Merry New Year, Santa and Mrs. Claus.
Thank you, Santa and Mrs. Claus.
All right, let's see what you're ready to see. I'm
ready.
assuming yours said either the same thing or something
It
very
said
similar.
the exact same thing, except where yours said Greg, mine said Anthony.
Okay, that's totally fair.
All right, you
All
ready?
right, yeah. Oh, this
Oh
is
my.
Oh, this
Oh
is
my.
cool. Oh, why? Wait, why do I feel like?
Oh wait, no, this is just the
Yeah,
the
this is just a
outside.
bag. I thought it was.
I
just
thought
a
this was
Santa-
it.
Okay,
It's
I
look
thought-
cool.
Okay, I thought
All
it
right,
was.
so
a
wait, I'm
Santa
just gonna
pillow.
show everyone. This is the bag.
I'm absolutely regifting this.
This is the coolest little bag I have ever did see.
I don't know where Mrs. Claus finds this shit.
I don't know. All right.
She find this. Santa's favorite podcast host,
Aww.
Oh,
Thank you, Santa.
oh, Mrs. Claus, you shouldn't have.
She did such a good. That's fun.
That's awesome, actually.
That's so cool.
Well, in the
Nice.
spirit of gift giving, that was awful solid.
That is awful solid. I am a huge fan. I will have to ask you to say thank you to Mr. and or Mrs. Claus, um, for me.
Yeah, no, I will definitely let Mrs. Claus know via elf carrier pigeon.
That I really appreciate it, and it is very nice, and it's perfect.
Oh, we're
We'll have to,
absolutely we're gonna have to wear those on an upcoming episode for sure.
most definitely. All right.
Oh,
While I clean up my last drink,
clean up your last drink.
I'm like, not like, like, give me a second. Like, look.
Oh no!
See how wet?
Oh no, Gregory!
The whole glass just hit perfectly right on my thigh, and it just smells like fucking bourbon up here.
Oh, Gregory!
Alright. Now I will have to pour myself another wee dram, and I need to get paper towels back up here.
As always, the more I sip on this, the more I'm liking it. It is dry though, like that real dry, like porty kind of. It's good.
Yeah, I always like the ones that are like dried fruit, apricot-y, like that kind of thing.
I wouldn't go as far. It's not like a stone fruity kind of thing. It's like, honestly, like I said, like fruit leather almost.
Yeah, I mean it sounds good to me.
You'd probably like it. I'm curious if this one's dry. I am super curious what the Cabernet one tastes like. Might have to might have to make a quick stop at the store tomorrow.
Give it a little sippy poo.
Sippy poo, sippy poo.
Oh yeah. All right, so in the spirit of gift giving, Anthony put together a few awesome ideas for gifts that you can get the whiskey drinker in your life.
Yep. Our thought process was, if you are watching or listening to us, either you or someone in your life, or you and someone in your life, or just you.
Sometimes it's just you.
Sometimes it's just you. Or you. Likes whiskey drinking or just drinking in general. And everyone is all like, this time of year, everyone, the first thought is, what do I get that person? So with a little bit of discussion and then also some of these are things that I have or have given. We wanted to run you through what you should get the people in your lives that like whiskey.
Yeah.
So
I also have a couple of these, and think that they are fun gifts. I think a lot of the times, the idea when someone has like kind of a hobby or something, is to stay away from getting them things in that hobby. But you know what? I think whiskey drinking is something that there's enough kind of fun gadgets and stuff surrounding that it's not necessarily like hardcore things for a hobby. It's more just more fun alternative ways to enjoy something that they're already doing.
Yep. And honestly, like, it's getting someone a bottle of whiskey, always super nice. Getting them something that they can like reuse, like that has some utility outside of just the whiskey, like that's sort of what we shot for here. Not all of them. I mean, some of them are pretty specifically dedicated to whiskey drinking, but it's certainly not. It certainly brings different elements to it. So, without further ado,
let's dive in
to proceed with the list. Swapping over.
Special effects.
I found one with the skull. Because I love the skull.
You don't necessarily need to get the skull, but the skull is fun.
So whiskey smoking kits are a popular thing. A lot of people get them. Very affordable. There's a ton of them that you can find at very reasonable prices. This one's at $30. It comes with 2 glasses, whiskey stones, 2 ice molds. Looks like 6 different wood chips. Let me just zoom in on these real quick. What are we looking at here? Applewood, oak, pecan, peach, hickory, and cherry wood.
Ooh.
So, and then you can buy, they'll be able to buy just reusable ones.
Mhm.
My personal favorite brand of the actual chips themselves, because I do have a whiskey smoking top. It's not a Skull. I might buy this one because I can't find mine. But I like, it's a brand called Fog Hat. We are
Okay.
not, worth noting, we are not sponsored by any of these.
No, we are sponsored by nothing because about 10 people watch our show, maybe.
We're not sponsored by any of these.
Yeah.
But Fog Hat has like some really cool blends. So it's
Yeah.
not just like straight wood, but they have like blends, and they'll put like orange peel and like other stuff in there
That's
that like
cool. So
really
it's like a
impart a bunch of
different
other flavors. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because with the whiskey smoking things, it's not so much that you're trying to like infuse a flavor into the whiskey. It's more that you're putting it onto it and you're having the smoke go, and while you're sipping it, you're getting the smell of that smoke, and that changes the taste profile of everything. Just kind of like when you have like a lot of the time different drinks will have garnishes of like an orange or something on it. You're not actually supposed to like squeeze the orange into the cocktail. You're more supposed to just smell it while you're drinking it generally.
Express the oils.
Yeah, especially the oils and the smells and stuff. It just changes how it tastes. So this is the same kind of thing.
Yeah. Now it's also, they don't have to be super affordable. You can find expensive ones.
Premium set.
I will say that just putting the word premium on it does not make it taste any different.
No, this just looks like they have a nice box.
Yeah.
So
And I mean, the torch might be a little bit better, maybe.
but
Like,
I
I mean, this one
ask
comes with
everybody
torch.
to use the same judgment that you would use in buying a bottle of whiskey and look through the different words that they're using and try to weed through the propaganda into what's actually important. Like, will this actually put smoke on your whiskey? That's all you
Now,
really need.
now, Greg,
Mm-hmm.
while smoke definitely changes the nose,
Mm-hmm.
there are non-whiskey drinkers here, and you can do
Mm-hmm.
this with whiskey, but the other thing that I found, and this was actually something I did not really know they had like in kits. I've seen it. I actually
Mm-hmm.
have a couple of these,
Yeah.
but alcohol infusion
Oh
kits.
wow. Yeah, I don't think I've seen these before, like in an actual kit like this.
No. So like there's like
A couple of decanters and
yeah, so but there's like clove and sage, jasmine,
for
like
aromatic
barley,
spices kind of a thing.
ginger, rose leaf. Yeah, so and there's different variations of this that I found.
Mm-hmm.
And you like put it in like the decanter, and there's like a little tea, so you can put what you infused it with. But
Mm-hmm.
there it comes with like this little like tea bag thing, and
You put it.
you like float it in there.
Okay, okay.
So I have one that's like specific, that's not like this where it's like
Mm-hmm.
DIY. I
Yeah.
have one where it's like a shaker bottle, and it's like a pre-made like tea bag, and it
Mm-hmm.
says pour in gin for like this
Certain.
flavor.
Mm-hmm. That sounds cool. But this one is like you can kind of make your own flavors because it just gives you all the kind of basic ingredients to start with, and then you can go through like that. That's pretty cool. I like
Yeah.
that, and I think this one. $59.99. It looks like those decanters are pretty nice. Does it say how big they are?
Dude, stainless steel cubes. It says 2 crystal bottles. It doesn't give.
Milliliters.
Oh, there's a bunch of these.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
cocktail
more
smoking.
smoking
Oh,
kits
this is another infuser kit.
Yeah, that one has a
Um,
bottle of Woodford on the background.
Package dimension. No, I mean I'm guessing less than a fifth.
Yeah,
Or
I
two,
was just
430 milliliter.
430. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Little less than half a liter.
Yeah,
That's good because you don't usually want a huge amount because you want to be able to kind of break it up into like you don't want to use your whole fifth with one thing if you were trying to try different things with it.
yeah. I sort of look at this as like if I buy a fifth of something,
Mm,
gin or
vodka
even the
or
whiskey, vodka, whatever, I could
Mhm.
make 2 different ones.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
6 labels, small spoon. Yeah, but yeah, I had never seen one of these before. I thought this was super fun.
That's cool. Yeah, it definitely does look like a fun sort of gift to give somebody.
Yeah, and it's not. I think that the important thing is it's not dedicated to whiskey per se. I
No.
actually think it would probably be better to use for not whiskey.
I mean, you could probably even use it if you're kind of trying to go crazy. You could probably do it for like olive oils and stuff too if you wanted to infuse different things. So if you're going crazy like that.
Now, once you've smoked your whiskey or infused your whiskey,
Uh-huh.
where are you going to put the whiskey next, Greg?
I think it's time to put it into some sort of a drinking vessel.
A drinking vessel.
Yes.
Now, when you're drinking this infused, smoky new concoction,
Mm-hmm.
what goes great? What goes great with that? Other like so you have your vessel that's and it holds it. But
Mm-hmm.
what's like a constant problem, or what's something that you normally would possibly enjoy during the holidays with one of those infused whiskeys?
I don't know. There's a lot of things. Maybe a pancake,
Smoking a pancake,
a blunt and a blintz.
pepper crepe. Now,
I'm glad you
Greg,
knew where I was going with that, but yeah, definitely I could go for a cigar from time to time. You know,
cigar and a waffle.
Goes great with the waffles.
Shout out Goldfinger. You're absolutely right, Greg.
Ah, is that literally just a cigar holder
Yeah,
into
yeah,
the glass?
I found a cigar holder whiskey glass.
That is hilarious, actually. I don't know that I would trust it to put a cigar in it because with knowing me, I'm gonna have it like sitting down with the cigar in it, and I'm just gonna grab the glass and just grab the end of the cigar.
Well, so like for me though, like I can see myself like holding, like
hold the
like
glass.
literally like so it holds it when I set it down, sure, but I can literally see it like being able to smoke because like that's always a problem. It's like if I want one hand free,
I just want one hand.
I'm Italian. I gotta talk with my hands. How many times I've like accidentally like
Needs to be
ashed
free.
on a table because like I'm talking with the cigar hand.
And just goes everywhere.
Um,
Yeah,
so
no, it's fun. Again, I think I would kill myself.
I think I'm gonna buy it. I literally in doing this episode, I like found this. I got a $50 Amazon
This is
card
the
sitting
one?
right
Yeah.
here. Like
And
I
that is
there's
not
a good
$50.
there's no. Now I could get
Ooh.
the 6-piece set with the cubes in this nice box and the cup.
I mean, this looks premium.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, looks pretty solid.
And the reusable like freezer ice cubes like
Yeah.
keeps it a little bit cold, little neat. Honestly,
Yeah.
there's a good chance that you're probably heating the glass up with the cigars.
Definitely going to be heating the glass up with the cigar. 100% going to be heating up the especially if you're not paying attention and talking to somebody. And then you look down, and your cigar is burned down to like inside of the glass.
But I thought this was super cool. If someone in
It
your
is really
life,
cool.
if someone in your life enjoys cigars and whiskey, I can't think like getting them like a nice cigar or like a pack of cigars and this and like one of these. I think that
It's
I would
really-
thoroughly
really
enjoy
fun.
receiving that.
Yeah, that is definitely fun if you have someone that enjoys both of those things because they do go together very nicely.
Yeah. What's your favorite kind of cigar?
I think I have to go to the Romeo and Juliets. I think they're usually the most tried and true for me. I always just go back to the times when I used to get the Romeo and Juliet Titans. And that was like just a common thing through college. So I think that's probably still my favorite. Or Cohiba. I like Cohibas a lot too.
Okay, those are good.
But I'm gonna stick with the Romeo and Juliet as the kind of more everyday kind of game.
Yeah, I do Romeo and Juliet's like as a nostalgia trip for when you and I were in college.
Exactly. Yeah. No, that's exactly why.
It's you remember the beer distributor that had the Churchill cigars that were like cheap and
The giant ones. Yeah.
they were so big.
Yeah.
Oh man, and
Unnecessarily big.
they didn't even taste good.
No, they weren't good. And when you get one that's that big, it's like, as my friend used to say, when you get a cigar like that, this is a date now. Now this is an occasion because you're gonna spend the next hour and a half with that cigar when it's that big.
See,
So better get to know it pretty well.
you say that, but I used to just remember sitting on the front porch on our shitty little porch couch, and I would rip through that.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I think those were kind of lower quality, so they probably
Yeah,
burn quicker than
yeah, it burns like a
the
cigarette.
the average cigar.
Yeah, that was the number of occasions you and I would just sit out there smoke. I think we had cigars with the one time that when we found out that Robin Williams died. We both poured one out
Yeah,
at the
we
same
just both
time
poured one out.
without talking about it. I think we had cigars right then.
I believe we did.
No, there was also the time that I made you laugh when you were inhaling that Romeo Juliet Reserve and gave you like
And then I
instant
just
nicotine
threw up
poisoning.
everywhere. Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't great.
Good times. Good times.
Yeah. But yeah.
You know what else were good times, Greg?
Well, we're good times.
The 70s when the Star Wars movies were coming out.
Were they good times? That's where they were probably, some say, the best of times.
That's an okay transition, I guess.
It is a transition.
It's a transition. Decanters.
In all shapes, sizes, and forms, decanters, I believe, are a fantastic gift. Because, again, it goes back to, if you know something that the person likes, you can get them a cool decanter that matches that, and they can put their whiskey in it.
Now, technically, this says it's a craft. I don't.
It is very small. Oh wait, no, 250 ml glasses.
I think
and a whiskey carafe.
This is 750, but I maybe they just don't call it a decanter. I don't know. But it really does, like, you can get these in all shapes and sizes. Honestly, I think the cups are like
badass.
Yeah, those cups are
probably
super
actually
cool.
my favorite part of this.
Yeah, the cups are like super cool.
They're made for your kind of pour too. A full fucking glass of whiskey.
Well, yeah, because you don't fill it up
before you can see what's inside. You got to fill that whole glass up with whiskey
or brandy or vodka. So says the description.
Yeah,
but I mean, I'll tell you, for $35.
Actually, it's 100. It says that the glasses are 150 mils, so that's still pretty big. That's a lot. That's a lot of alcohol in there.
Yeah, what's a dram? That's 4 drams.
Yeah, 150
No,
mils.
oh fuck,
like
no, that's
shots.
6 drams.
Yeah, it's gonna be like 3 shots, almost 4.
Yeah, closer to 4 than 3.
Yeah, up there. A lot.
Anyway, still worth having.
Mm-hmm.
There are, like we said, all shapes and sizes.
That's a fun one too.
This is I actually found one that's also like a rifle, and then I found another one that's a ship in a bottle, but it's like glass around the ship, so you fill the whiskey and it fills in around the
That's cool.
Yeah. So if you don't know what to get someone, or
just a
you
fun
get
little
them,
thing.
yeah, or like the other thing that I would appreciate, like if somebody got me like a really, like, let's say there's somebody like really special to you.
Mm-hmm.
And like you planned on spending a decent bit on their present.
Yeah.
I would enjoy if somebody got me like a really nice bottle and then got me something cool to put it in like this.
Mm-hmm. So
like if somebody got me like $100 plus bottle and then a decanter that was like super cool to put it in.
Yeah. Yeah, I could definitely see that. I do also think that when you're getting high-end bottles, I think that is where you kind of get into, like I was saying, you don't try not to get people things that are within their hobby. So unless you also know whiskeys, err on the side of caution when you're going to buy someone a bottle, especially if you're going to spend a decent amount of money on it, because there's a chance that it's either something that they've had before or that they don't like, or it's just not their type of thing. Like if somebody got me a really nice bottle of rye, it's like, that's cool. That's nice. I'm not a big fan of rye to begin with.
Oh my god, thank you.
Thank you.
Like I would hate's a strong word.
Mm.
I would be upset for that person if somebody got me like a bottle of Blanton's.
Oh, Blanton's.
Yeah, just like, or like something
Yeah.
like that. Like it's
One of those
because I've
ones that
had
has the name tied to it, but it's like, or like a blue label or something like that. That it's like, yeah, this is a really
yeah
nice bottle of scotch, but like you could have spent half the money and gotten something at least as good, if not better.
yeah, and it's
But
like it's not even that. It's just like I've also like I've had it. Like
hmm
I would rather you get me like a gift card to like a bar that has a lot of really good whiskeys and like we go
hmm
together and like hit some flights.
that's fun. Yeah, I think that
Like
sounds like a lot of fun. Or I mean, even just on the gift card side, if we just did gift cards to a liquor store or something like that, that's also perfectly fine. And then kind of let them pick out what they're looking to get. Or I was always going to say like the other things, like ask them what they're interested in, see what they've had, or if there's something that they've been wanting to try or something. That's also a good way to do it, but it also can kill the surprise if that's what you're going for.
yeah, that's why it's like if you yes, that honestly that if you take one thing away from that episode, I think that's the thing is like if you
Mm-hmm.
have a whiskey lover in your life, be careful with buying them just outright bottles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. I
Now
mean,
people have gotten lucky. Like remember that Courage and Conviction one that I got when we
mm-hmm.
were the Cuvée cask.
Yeah,
I learned about them because my parents were down in Virginia and
and just having it
saw that it was Virginia, and it turned out to be
good,
fantastic. It's
very
one of the
good.
most
Yeah.
it's one of the best American single malts I've ever had. Like they're revolutionizing that game,
Mm-hmm.
but they got lucky because like there's a
Yeah.
couple of distilleries in Virginia that I hate.
Yeah, they're just not good. Yeah, and it's the same thing. I mean, it goes with, like I said, it's pretty much anything that you get something for someone within their hobby, if you're not also involved in that hobby. Like, you just got to be careful with that. Just that's just advice for gift giving in general, not necessarily for whiskey or for anything. It's just be careful when it comes to that kind of thing. And that's why I'm saying all these gifts that we're looking at right now, most of them are kind of like whimsical little fun things that it's just kind of like, oh, this is a cool thing, and it like has the feeling of it, and it has part of the whiskey, but it's not like getting them actually whiskey.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, there's also yeah, and it's not we're not just for whiskey. Like you said, gift giving in general. Like let's say that
Mhm.
you have a loved one that's like super into Beyblades, you don't want to get them like a defensive like blade or like a defensive ring set if like they prefer attack tops. Like
Yeah, exactly. Beyblades, the most relatable thing that you could possibly have tied this to. The thing
yeah,
that people were really obsessed with about 20 years ago.
people are still super into Beyblades. You and I just
And
talked about this.
I know, but like about 25 people are now obsessed with it instead of everybody in the world.
Maybe I'm just trying to get people back into Beyblades.
Yeah, just trying to get the rings. I want everybody to get their own stadiums so that we can go Beyblade battle in the park. Beyblade. On
It
that
would
note.
for your sake, I hope your loved one's not into Beyblades.
Yeah. If they are, I hope that you have some protective molding around your baseboards.
Ding, 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 ding. I think I sent you that video of the dude that modified an angle grinder to launch metal Beyblades.
You told me about it. I don't think I saw it.
Yeah. So he this is a fine tangent. Yeah. So he has this big arena that he made out of concrete, and he launches them with an angle grinder, and they're metal rings on the outside.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And then he pours lighter fluid in the ring, and when the sparks fly from when the Beyblades hit each other that are
It lights
spinning
it
at
on
like
fire.
2,000 RPM.
Oh my god.
It's actually probably more than that. What's an angle grinder RPM? It's like
A lot. A lot. A whole lot.
Yeah. So then the whole thing catches on fire, but it makes like little fire tornadoes because they're spinning so freaking fast.
I definitely have to find that.
Yeah, if that's the kind of Beyblades you're into, I actually you're fine.
That sounds like fun. Just be fucking careful.
You're a cool person. No judgments.
Yeah. Now I'm just thinking about when people similar. Honestly, the ultimate Beyblade probably is car flywheels. um, from transmissions. I don't know if you've ever seen people when they get. There's this guy that has this like pneumatic it's like an impact wrench,
Yeah.
but he has it hooked up so that it runs on like a gas engine with like a turbo on it. And he literally hooks up the friggin' the flywheels to it and spins them up to like crazy speeds, and then just has them spinning on the shop floor. And they're spinning so fast that they just keep spinning because they're perfectly balanced.
Yeah,
And
I've
they
not
just sit
seen
there
this.
and spin.
That sounds
Yeah,
tragic.
Yeah. Probably actually more dangerous than the Beyblade thing that you're talking about, because those things are also heavy.
Yeah, I was gonna say don't touch.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll stop
Again,
that.
the
No, you won't.
ultimate Beyblade.
That's
Yeah,
how you
no,
get
good
a-
luck anything stopping that.
That's how you get a broken hand.
Yeah, you could probably hit it with like a piece of metal and it would just destroy the piece of metal. Anyway, on that note. So, do you got anything else that you were looking at for the bourbon or whiskey enjoyer in your life?
So I have a couple other things that I would personally enjoy.
Okay.
This is one that you and I have talked about.
Yeah.
We should do this at some point.
Okay.
So, like, make our own like blend. So many of you probably don't know, but you can, in a way, re-age whiskey. Like, you can age them longer. Like, it's not I have the hiccups. It's not gonna do exactly the same thing that it did in the original barrel. But you can get these charred barrels that you can put your own spirits into. I've known people to get these and like throw in like cinnamon sticks and stuff for the holidays and make like spiced aged like whiskey. Like they'll get like an okay whiskey and then they'll throw in like clove and cinnamon sticks. And do it that way. So these usually come in like 1 liter, 5 liter. I would 2 liter is plenty.
And these ones are actually charred. Oh, they are charred. I've never seen ones that are charred like that before. I've seen like the kind of like the like gimmicky smaller ones that it's like fun to fill up for a party or something, so that people are just like drinking out of a keg kind of a thing. But I've never seen ones that are actually charred like this.
Yep. Yeah. So there's like the little ones that are basically just glorified decanters, but then they make actual aging kits where the barrels are legitimately charred and like it has like sealed up like. And if you fill it a good way, like you will get change of flavor. You will get absorption from the wood. Like realistically, like you can use them like 2, 3, 4, 5 times, even more. Because if you think like a regular barrel with its many gallons in it, that's usually good for like 7 years. Like somewhere between like 7 and 10 years of extreme expansion and contraction. Like you're still getting the sugars and the wood flavors.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, why would you age
for any longer than 2 years?
Yeah. So it's the same with these barrels. It's just you just imagine that you're working with smaller quantities. So it's not like a one use and done. Like you can absolutely continue to use it. And this one is nice. It comes with like a little chalkboard on the front, so you can write what's in it. You can make your own blends.
Whiskey.
Yeah. Well,
sorry, that's funny.
These guys did a rye and barley blend.
Apparently.
But I mean 2 liters, you could do like a 50-50 bourbon rye blend. Or you could do
not.
Knob Creek just came out with their
that's probably be good actually.
Well, Knob Creek just came out with their 70-30 and it's really good. It's 70% 7-year rye, 30% 9-year bourbon. It's like their 2 flagships and they just blended them. It's delicious. It's delicious.
That's interesting. I wonder if that's going to be the next big thing, is them doing blends of different spirits. I feel like that's not something that's really done yet. I mean, other than blending the same spirit, obviously that's completely normal, but I mean, it's always been a thing like in the beer world, a black and tan. It's like extremely common.
Yeah. My assumption is that they just had too much rye and bourbon sitting around and needed to market something else, but I did try it and it is really good.
That sounds cool. I'll have to try it out.
So this would give you a chance to do something like that and re-age it.
Yeah. That sounds cool.
To that same end, they do also make DIY whiskey making kits. I don't know how I feel about it.
What comes in this kit?
Yeah, that's a great question.
I don't see a still.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Or is it step one
Complete
buy
package of
whiskey?
creating signature blends of which include many.
Yeah.
Includes a manly carrying bucket.
Wait, does that say manly?
Yeah, it literally
Yeah,
is
it says manly
manly
carrying. It's
carrying bucket.
capitalized too.
Yeah, I don't know why that's capitalized.
It's
Become.
manly. Yeah, it looks
Yeah,
like
I think you're just blending.
Yeah, I think it's step one, buy whiskey. Step two, put it into the barrel.
Yeah.
And it's not really making whiskey. Because making
Oh,
whiskey
here
is
we
a
go. Here's the
process.
steps.
Yeah, step one,
Pour
put in
one
whiskey.
packet of essence.
What is essence? Wait, you put essence and then just add water? What is step number 2? I can't read it. It's too small on my screen.
Yeah, it's small on mine too.
Enhance. Enhance. Enhance.
Pour one packet of essence. That's as big as I can get.
What the fuck is essence?
Alcohol not included. Okay. It says of vodka. After adding the spirit, gently shake the barrel and mix the contents. Allow spirit to age 3 to 5 days. Begin tasting every couple days. When aged to taste, pour the cocktail straight from the barrel. Garnish your cocktail. I think this is a cocktail maker kit.
Kentucky bourbon What the hell is Kentucky bourbon essence? Flavoring. Do you want to use artificial flavorings to make bourbon?
don't buy this.
Don't buy this one. Do not buy this.
Don't buy this. This was shown like along with this one. This one's fun. This one could be a good time. This is fun. Don't buy this. Don't buy the DIY whiskey making kit from
for $80. Jesus.
From
Christ.
the brand is Man Can. Don't. Sorry.
Yeah.
Don't. Without ever trying it, don't buy it.
It does come with a manly barrel though.
There's a whiskey making kit, martini, moonshine, now the whiskey cocktail kit, that could be fun.
No, just make cocktails. Hey, they're using the Foghat stuff that you like.
Foghat is good. Foghat. Okay, so
Foghat's
to
good.
be fair, Foghat's good shit. Tried, tested. Anthony approved. Foghat's good shit.
Foghat's good. Don't fuck with the rest of the shit.
Yeah,
actually, you can do that one. Just do the smoking kit.
I actually want to pull up I want to see if I can find my absolute favorite Foghat smoke blend. Is it this one? Nope.
So, having never actually used one of these smoking things,
yeah,
I've had them at bars many a time. So, is the bottom of the thing just have like a screen on it or something that keeps ash from going into your beer or into your whiskey?
Yeah, correct. It's actually a little bit of both. Yeah, so it's like a little mesh thing that sits inside an additional like wood thing. So okay, like there's like a wood divot that has holes for the smoke to get out, and then there's like the little screen that holds the
wood chips.
The wood chips, and then that way you can just pull that out and like dump it to wherever,
okay,
whenever you're done with it.
Yeah, I was just curious.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's like a 2-layer. They don't have the. Where's the one that I would know it? I would know it if I saw it. There's one of their. I mean, all of their flavors are really good, but their Cherry Tempest is good. That's not the one I'm thinking of. There's one that has like elderberry in it. Oh, here we go.
Old Town Gin.
The Sweet Texas. The Sweet Texas Mesquite's also really good. You can get them in like you can get them in like bags too. Jesus.
I mean, it's just wood chips, right?
Yeah. I mean, you could literally go like. Here's the thing: like, you could buy these for like $10, or you could like literally go to like somewhere that has like cherry wood and ask to take like a cheese grater to it for like 3 minutes, and just like go home with that. It's the same thing.
Thank you.
It's the same thing.
Take a couple pieces of wood, stick them in a blender for a minute. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't
do that. That was a joke.
Yeah, not a blender.
Apparently, it wasn't a very funny joke because nobody laughed. But
wait, hold on.
Thank you. I'll edit that so it fits correctly together.
Greg edited that so it fits, but it's not. I didn't laugh at the time.
He didn't like my joke.
I guess you.
Why didn't he laugh at my joke?
I'll remind people again at the end.
Thank you.
I do have one more gift to share.
Yeah.
Only because I
have time for one more.
We have time for one more. Only because I pimp it every single time. I'm not using it for this because it's not overproof, but if there's a Scotch lover or a whiskey lover in your life that likes overproofed stuff, pipettes are so cool.
They're just fun.
This is literally the
They're
one
different.
that I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's literally like, it's like the Glencairn blend. Like the top of it is like the Glencairn looking, like it's literally the one I have. And then there's also, if you want to be super fancy, the Glencairn glass with the cap and the pipette. Greg and I decided that that's so that you could put like distilled, like pure water in there and
Something
like leave
like
it
that.
on the bar with a cap on it.
That's the only reason I can think of why you would do that. Otherwise, like, why would you need a cap if you're just going to put new water in it every time? Or if you're trying to make sure that absolutely nothing ever gets into it, so you just keep a cap on it all the time?
Yep. Now, I mean, you can also use it to drink out of, apparently, because that's
Okay.
if that's the water you're putting into your whiskey, don't. I will never, that like, of all the things on this list, like especially like a Secret Santa kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you have like a Secret Santa type deal with someone like in your office, and it's like a $20 limit, or and you know they drink whiskey, get them a cup, get them a glass or like a pipette or something. Like they'll appreciate it. I have a ton of whiskey, different various rocks and whiskey glasses. You can't get enough.
Yeah, I completely agree with that one. And there it's like, get them like fun glasses, like you're saying. Like it doesn't necessarily have to be fun in like the other ones that we were looking at, that it's like a stormtrooper head, but just like Glencairns, or like the crystal one like you have, or like the Sweedram one.
Love that one.
It's like they're just nice, and it's more fun to enjoy your whiskey out of them.
So,
but yeah,
to wrap up, Greg, what have we learned?
We have learned that there are various things that you can get people or get the whiskey lover in your life. You can get them glassware. You can get them smoking kits. You can get them infusion kits if they're not necessarily for the bourbon lovers, but if they're more of a vodka drinker, a gin drinker, and like to put their own little twist on stuff, they may like that a lot. You should not get them a whiskey making kit of their own with a manly bucket, because this is horse shit.
Yeah,
and nobody wants this.
Don't do this. Don't buy this.
And also, I think, as you said, the main takeaway that you should really get from this one is stay away from bottles. I think if you don't know the bottle very well and you don't know the person very well, just don't get them bottles. Instead, get them things to enjoy their bottles and let them get whatever they want, and then they can use your glass or the pipette that you got them, or the smoker or whatever, to enhance whatever they choose to purchase. Whatever they choose to purchase. Jesus Christ.
You gonna try that one more time?
Whatever they choose to purchase.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, no, and I think that's it.
100% agree, buddy. How's that red breed treating you?
Oh, it's fantastic. I'm getting a lot of the smell of it. My leg is almost dry, so that's fun.
It's always good.
No, it's a lie. It's still quite wet. It's actually kind of cold now.
You turn the air conditioner on.
I know, I should probably turn the air conditioner back off. But I had to wear a sweater for Christmas.
I wore Penguins because it's like almost the point of the year where I care about hockey.
Almost.
Yeah.
Got another month or so.
Yeah, month or change. Post Super Bowl, I care about hockey.
Post Super Bowl.
The Thomas S. More, if you can get your hands on it, give it a try. I mean, $45, certainly not the greatest bottle of whiskey I've ever had, but solid.
Yeah.
Very solid. Like especially if you like finished stuff, there's a weird complexity to it that like you wouldn't get from just a normal straight bourbon. So
nice.
I won't give it a ranking since we might actually try one of them in a future date. So
sounds good to me, sir. All right, as always, a pleasure.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays, and I hope everyone can find a good gift for their important person in their life.
The only important person's the person that drinks whiskey, Greg.
Cheers. I'm a little drunk.